great site here. Minky's building, they do some great development around the city. Ellis Dawn is the contractor. And this is what we're encouraging all contractors to do, get the rapid test. I want to thank our wonderful nurses and the great people that are helping build Ontario and the city. So thank you guys, greatly appreciated. We're here with my Minister of Labor, Monte McNaughton, and thank you, Monte. You're doing an incredible job. But one message is, you know, we're at Ellis Dawn, I want PCL, all the other big contractors, small, medium, and large, do the testing. We're leading the country in testing with over 2 million tests. We're gearing up to do 1 million rapid tests every single week in everywhere from schools to long-term care to essential service areas to businesses. So please call us up, get the rapid test within your company, and it makes people a lot safer, the community safer, and most importantly, makes your family safer.
I heard schools in there. Are you going to test at schools more than the 5%?
We have the 50,000 tests, rapid tests going into schools, asymptomatic testing, and we're doing 40 schools in a week, and then we'll be moving on to another high priority neighborhoods. Any comments, Minister?
All construction sites.
I want to pay tribute to all of those men and women that work in the construction industry. 500,000 people are going to work every single day in construction, including 65,000 women. We're going to be doing up to 40,000 tests every single week on construction sites here in Ontario. And this is good news for workers and good news for families.
Is it going to be mandatory for all construction sites?
We're, as of now, continuing to encourage every single worker and the contractors to get on board and make this happen. This site that we're on today really highlights a partnership of government, labor, and business working together to keep everybody safe.
This is a 7-Eleven. You went to Texas,
Yep.
You met with the CEO of 7-Eleven.
Yes, we did.
Why did you meet? And why wasn't it kept on? Why wasn't it on your public schedule?
Well, when we went there, we were in Texas, and I'll meet with all sorts of different companies. Had an opportunity to meet 7-Eleven. They want to expand here in Ontario, right across Canada. I encourage 7-Eleven, please come and expand here in Ontario. It's a great company.
Will there be liquor, wine, or beer sold at 7-Eleven? If they have.
So I understand that they put an application in with AGCO. They're an arm's length division of the province, and that's going to be up to them, AGCO, to do that. But we want to have convenience for the people here in Ontario. I think it's went over extremely well. I always want to make sure the restaurants have an opportunity to earn a little more money, sell wine, sell beer, sell liquor. But our ultimate goal, as when I got elected, is to have more convenience and choice for the people. If they want to go and pick a six-pack up somewhere, that would be great. We're the only region in the world, I'm going to repeat this, in the world, that has the scenario that you have to go into a certain store, one store, to buy a six-pack or a bottle of wine.
But that really isn't the case anymore. You can buy a six-pack at a restaurant, you can buy a bottle of wine, have it even delivered. Do we need to see at gas stations and convenience stores of that nature selling beer?
I think eventually we have to be the same as everyone else in North America. You can go into a store, a big box store, and buy a case of beer if you want, rather than making 2 or 3 stops. Eventually we have to get to that point, but I want to emphasize, I support the restaurants. We're allowing them to do this. They earn a little more money in these tough times, but we're going to get through these tough times. And the restaurants are going to be full, and the economy is going to be booming once we get through this pandemic. So until then, I'm always going to support them selling wine and beer.
Okay, liquor. And Toronto's asked to stay in lockdown, and Peel's also asked to. Yeah, you're going to support that? What's the process?
Yeah, I've always supported local medical officers of health. I understand that they've sent a letter over to the chief medical officer. I never will, I never have. I will never waver from the medical officer's advice. No one understands their area in Peel and Toronto more than their local medical officers of health, and we're very concerned. We're very concerned about the UK variant, the South African variant, and the Brazilian variant. So we have to keep our guard up constantly. And again, I'm sure we're going to follow the advice of the doctors.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.